Oh my God, I look like a hot, hot mess. Oh, I don't care. I'm even smoking on camera. You can tell I don't care today. Uh, Remy, Carla, True Helper. Hello, guys. Sorry, I look like a hot mess. I've been cleaning all. Thought I would get up and just do my normal cleaning. Hey, Gingerlocks mom. I thought I would get up today and do like my normal cleaning. All of a sudden, it turned into like fall cleaning. I just shampooed all my rugs, my living room, my hallway, um, all the carpets that have rugs. So I shampooed them and now I'm waiting for them to dry. So I figured, why not go live? I noticed nobody was live. It seems like a boring afternoon. Everybody must be busy with Labor Day weekend coming up. Hey, Save Robbie. Oh, yeah. I look beautiful today, let me tell you. Hey, Charlie Girl says. This is clean the house attire. It's a new fad. But yeah, so I figured, oh, I'll go sit on the swing and talk to you guys because, like I said, nobody seems to be live today. So I figured I'd give you guys somebody to chit chat with. Hey, dog mom. So what are you all doing today? Are you guys all having a good day? My husband is home too. So that's kind of a weird thing. He's on vacation. Today's his first day. And for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but I can never seem to clean when he's around because it's like he's sitting there and it's like I want to be sitting there too. So I get like nothing done. But today it's so beautiful here. It's like 72 and it's got a beautiful breeze. I shoot him onto the porch. I was like, go hang out on the porch with the dogs. It's beautiful out, so I can clean the house. Because I don't know, something about a husband being home. Like on the weekends, I can do it, you know. Like on the weekends, it doesn't bother me. But during the week when I'm used to him being home, it seems like I don't want to clean. I think my comments froze. Hey, Serendipity. How are you, sweetheart? I think my comments froze. I'm sorry, guys, if I don't see what you're saying. I'm waiting for early leave from work. It's getting outside with my pup. Oh, there you go, Charlie Girl says. There you go. Getting out of work early is always good on a Friday. You always want to get out of work early on a Friday. Yeah, we have a cookout coming up this weekend, on Sunday. So my husband should be doing yard work, and I've been after him all morning. Hey, turquoise. I've been after him all morning, like, hey, you want to mow the lawn? You want to, pick up the backyard, get things ready, put the tables out and stuff. And he hasn't moved yet. He has not moved. But I can't blame him. He works hard. I can't blame him. But tomorrow, he wants to go to disc golf with his brother and his friend. And usually, when they go to disc golf, they're gone like all day. And I'm like, and then Sunday's the cookout. And I said, mark my words, you're going to be having, you're going to be running around with your head cut off when everybody shows up. What are you having for the cookout? Um, what do you mean for food? Everybody brings something different. We kind of do a potluck, which is really cool. So usually everybody brings a dish and then everybody brings different kind of meat. So I'm sure we'll have like ribs and kibasi and chicken and hamburgers and hot dogs, and then we end up playing a big game of badminton, which is really fun. So he needs to set up the badminton net. The whole family gets together, kids and all, and we pick teams. We do it the legit way. We have captains, and we pick a team. We pick the teams, and then we play. So it's always fun. And then we play cornhole, and then we play horseshoes, and then some of the girls usually we get together and sit at the table and play cards. We play like cribbage and 313 and rummy. So it's usually a good day. And the kids are swimming in the pool. It will be like the last hurrah for the pool. My queen and I are the same way. Damn, if we aren't horrid at getting things done when we are both home at the same time, it happens so little that we just can't help but Netflix and chill. I agree. I agree. It is hard because it's like, oh, you're relaxing. I want to relax. I don't want to clean and you not clean. And he's like, but I don't want to clean. I'm like, either do I, but it has to be done. But for some reason, I had energy today. I woke up. I slept good last night. I think that's what it was. Hey, Marie Duffy. Um, I slept good last night, so I think that's what it was. I woke up with a bunch of energy today. I watched some of last night. I watched some people last night. I feel bad for one creator, and all I can say is that I hope this creator actually follows through. I know, I just hope she follows through and gets the help that she needs. It's got to be tough. Just because I can relate because I have two alcoholic parents. My mother and my father was an alcoholic. Um, my mother, once she decided to quit, she was done. And there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She went right to AA, did her steps, and she'll be sober 18 years I think in the next 2 weeks is her anniversary, where my dad was opposite. My dad struggled all his life, but it just made me see this morning watching last night's live and then this morning's live. It reminded me so much of my dad because when my dad would have a rough night of drinking and feel bad about himself or feel bad about the fool he made out of himself, he would wake up the next day and say, I'm done. I'm never drinking again. I'm over it. I know I have a problem. He would always say that. And then that day would go by, and the next day he would be drinking again. So my dad always tried to get it right. My dad always tried to stay sober, and it was just a struggle for him. Always. It was always a struggle for him. So I just hope that it's not going to be a struggle for her. And I just hope that she does it, because I think she sees it. Just listening to her this morning, I could tell that she sees it. She knows that she's losing friends, people that she cares about. She knows she's on a destructive path, but it's a scary thing to have to go in and admit that you have a problem. That's the most scariest thing. And then because she has all these emotions and feelings going everywhere, I think that's why she drinks. And it's scary to have to put down the one thing that's been your numbing mechanism for so long. So I just hope for the best for her, because I know people on here, they're eventually going to say it's a broken record, that she has said it many, many times. And in that aspect, I get what everybody's saying on YouTube because that's how we were as a family. You know, it was the same way. When my dad would say he was going to quit, we would roll our eyes. And we were like, "Yep, okay, sure you will." So I get how YouTube sees that too. Because she puts it out on an open platform and for the world to see, I see where you guys, if people feel like she's a broken record. So I just hope the best for her. That's all. Because it's got to be hard. It's got to be scary. And you got to get, but you got to get to that point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, only you can change the direction in your life. Only you can change your path. Nobody else can. But there can be people there to hold your hand, you know? But I think that goes for everything. It doesn't even have to be drugs and alcohol. It could be anything. Hey, the Bryan Clan and Melinda and Winky Whispers. Hi guys. Sorry I was off in my own little I was on a trail. I hope you guys are all having a good Friday. Let's see. I wasn't really looking at chat, but oh, it seems like you guys are all just talking. I hope she does. I hope she gets the help she needs. And I think it's good for her to take a break, take a break because it's hard to, I don't know. Like, I get that she loves to put her life out there for the world to see. She has said many, 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 many times that she wants her own reality show. But the negativity can totally take a toll on you. So I think just her focusing on herself and only herself instead of trying to please everybody or feel like she has to please everybody, she should just focus on herself for right now. Hey, Shauna. So yeah, that's my only thought on it. I know everybody's going to be talking about it. I mean, come on, she had what, 1.4K in her chat last night at like 1 in the morning. So everybody's going to be talking about it. And I just want to be one of those people that offer her hope and offer her, my best wishes and hope that she gets it. I am so comfy. I think I'm going to take a nap on you guys. It will be my first watch me sleep live. Because the wind is blowing. It's just, I'm in the shade and it's not cold. And then you got this breeze. I feel like I'm camping, like I'm laying in a hammock and not a banana hammock, guys, a regular hammock. I'm laying in a hammock, relaxing. I could take a nap, but it's a swing instead. I love this swing. But if I get too comfy, I'll never get my stuff done today. And I still have like 3 more rooms to do. So, but I can always convince myself that, oh, I could do it tomorrow. It's only 3 more rooms. Hey, Galloway girl. How are you, sweetheart? The banana hammock sounds so much fun. Yeah, it does. Maybe I can play, never mind. Just take your thoughts and just know my husband's home from vacation, so you never know. But I love this time of year. I can't wait to take you guys fall foliage driving because up here the fall it's just beautiful. I'm hoping it's beautiful. We haven't had much rain this year, And usually when we don't have much rain, the leaf colors aren't as bright and as pretty. You usually get like the dark leaves instead, and they don't last long when we don't get a lot of rain. I know last year, I wish I was on YouTube last year. Wish I had my own channel last year, because last year the fall foliage was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. But we did have a lot of rain last year. I have something in my eye. But other than that, after my cookout, it will be, pretty close to, we'll only have a couple more weeks and then it will be time to take down the pool and start Christmas shopping. Can you guys even believe? I think there was like 110 days maybe, I think it was, till Christmas, and maybe even less. And my mother is almost done Christmas shopping, which is weird. I wish I had that. My mom Christmas shops from the day Christmas is over. She starts Christmas shopping. She'll go, like, how after Christmas everybody does their sales, and she'll go to those. But all year round, she picks up something. She'll find something and she picks it up and she saves it. And then by October, this woman is completely done with Christmas shopping. And I am total opposite. I am the one that literally waits till last minute. Like Black Friday is usually my go day. And that's the day I start Christmas shopping, is Black Friday. And then I'm running around all the way up till Christmas Eve. But my mom, she sits there and says, I get that you wait, but they jack up the prices even on Black Friday. Yeah, you get great deals, but it's a 1 day thing. And then you have Cyber Monday. She's like, you're right, but you don't spend as much money in one lump sum if you spread it out throughout the year. And my mom makes perfect sense, but I'm horrible at it. I'll buy a gift and I'll want to give it to the person right away. Like I can't hold on to it for 6 months. I normally start shopping in July. See, I really need to start doing that. Not this year though. No, I bet not. I bet you a lot of people are going to be late on Christmas shopping this year. Like the people that normally are, shopping, like, picking up. I usually start around June or July, then Black Friday, and finish the week before Christmas. See, I need to listen to my mother. I'm horrible. I literally wait for the last minute. And then I'm stressed. I think that's why I don't enjoy Christmas. I've never really enjoyed Christmas because I'm always so stressed at Christmas time. And my mom says, well, if you didn't wait, because I always think, did I get enough? But mind you, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but I feel like I don't have enough. Are they going to be happy with it? Are they going to like it? 112 days. Thank you. Oh my Lord. I'll lose the gift by Christmas time, right, Shauna? That would be me too. Like, where did I put that? 2 words. I can't afford to hear it right now. I'm late. Mojo has broke the bank. Oh, Mojo has the most of True Helpers kids. But yeah, I can't believe 112 days. I'm dreading winter. And it always seems like summer flies by, but winter takes forever. I will upload photos of how I have absolutely no idea to get my kids this year. Has everything. That's the other thing. Wrap everything, including chapstick and underwear. Good idea, Pittsburgh girl. Then you wouldn't remember. That's a good idea. I could wrap everything. I can't wait for a night blizzard. I like the first snowfall. The first snowfall I like. I think it's beautiful. You know, you got your hot cocoa and you're wrapped in your blanket and you got the window, the shade open and you're watching the snowfall. It is beautiful. But after that, I'm over it. I know, Sandy. I know. It's like the curse word. It's like a curse word. No Christmas talk. But I'm like with Remy. I have no idea what to get the kids. The baby, she's so easy. The baby's at that fun stage of 2. So I literally can go buy her anything and it's her favorite thing. You know what I mean? I could buy her an empty box and she'd be happy. Um, so I love shopping for her, but the kids are older now and they do have everything. And I hate giving money. Like I'll ask my kids, what do you want for Christmas? And they say money. And I hate giving them money because it feels like I would just have like a gift card under the tree if I just gave them money. And to me, that's not Christmas. I like it when my the kids and me and my mom and my husband and we all get up and we sit underneath the tree and we have somebody be a Santa Claus and we take our time and we watch everybody open up their presents. If I gave them just money, I'd be like, here, Merry Christmas. I can't do it. Fall apple pies. Yes, Sandy. That's the other thing. I love fall. If it could stay fall all the time, I'd be happy. Apple picking, pumpkin picking, sitting by the fire at night and you just need a sweatshirt on. See, that's what gift cards for Amazon, gas station, restaurants, or for game online. So, yeah, I need, and I just feel bad giving them gift cards. And my mom's like, well, your life would be so much easier because you would get them stuff that they actually need instead of things that they'll play with, like for a week, not play with because my kids are adults now. But fall is my favorite weather, hoodie weather. Yep. Homemade pumpkin seeds. Yep. Apple picking. Yep. Yep. And then making apple crisp. And I make apple crisp. We'll go apple picking, and then we'll make apple crisp, or we'll make caramel apples. And I usually used to have the kids to design them. I used to get a bunch of candy, put them all in bowls, and then I have the caramel or the red. I didn't like the red, but I like the caramel. And then I would have the kids decorate all the whatever they're called. I'm having a brain fart. Caramel apples. See, I can't. Oh, hopefully your pumpkins do grow. Yes. Long strolls without sweating. Like today would be a great day to take the dogs for a run because it's got such a nice breeze here today. It's really a fall day. I mean, yesterday morning I was up and I was sitting on my porch and geese actually were flying south. We heard them squawking because I have a lake at the end of my road. I live on a dead end road, so we have a lake and all the geese and stuff like to hang out down there. So they were leaving us. They were heading south. So the weather's coming. No fairs, carnivals, nothing. I know. Like here we have the Big E. Where I'm from, we have this huge, it's like for a week, maybe longer. And it's basically like a festival, carnival fair, and they have food from all over. And I love going there to the Big E on to just try all the different food because they have vendors upon vendors upon vendors. And the kids just run around and go ride the rides, but then they have people that are selling things. I love the Big E, and they're not going to do it this year. Oh, Shauna, you went to UMass Amherst? I'm only probably 30 minutes from Amherst. 25 if I push it. The Big E is great. And they're not going to have it this year. So bummed. So bummed. I'm mad they are not having any festivals around here. Fall festivals are my favorite. I agree. Oh, apple crisp is my favorite. Yes, with vanilla bean ice cream. Yes. And then sometimes I get whipped cream too, and I put a cherry. Sometimes. And then it's like crock pot season too. So, like, this is the time of year I use my crock pot the most to make like clam chowder and corn chowder and oh, chili and all that good stuff. This is when I get fat because that's when I'm baking all the time. I'm baking cookies and brownies and cakes and because you don't worry about your kitchen heating up because it's nice and cool and you have your windows open and you got the smell of like blueberry muffins and I get fat every fall. Something about fall makes me want to eat way more than I do in the summer. I think it's because fall food is better than summer food. Oh, see, you can't bake for crap, but you can cook. I'm opposite. Well, I can cook, I can do both, but I prefer to bake. I hate cooking. I love to bake. I hate cooking. I tell my husband all the time, if we ever hit the Mega Millions or something like that, I just want a chef that so I never have to cook dinner again. I love chowder. Yep. Seafood chowder. And the other thing is, it just stinks. There's so many things that aren't going to happen this year. Now, I heard that there's some colleges closing down too because which we kind of knew was going to happen. Hey, trendy girl. That the kids went back to college and guess what? They're having an outbreak of corona. They're having an outbreak. Well, like, why couldn't you just let the kids stay home and do their work from home and not, and give the families a discount this year on on college because I had a feeling it was going to happen. And I guess there's like 3 colleges that are now shutting down and making the kids go home till further notice because I think one college had like 468 outbreak people tested, confirmed already. It's crazy. Have I ever visited Pakistan? No, I have not. I have never I've never traveled out of the country ever. I don't even have a passport. I would love to though, but I've never. Everything's been in the state. 13 schools here in Missouri, Melinda. Yeah. I worried the same thing it was going to happen when school started. Yep. I did too, and especially with these kids, like the college kids, they're going into dorms and they're going into dorms with roommates that, they've never met or anything like that. I just had a feeling. And then they're sharing everything. You know, they're moving into pretty much where they're sharing a room. So they're sharing everything. And I had a feeling it was going to happen. And it's just sad because now kids are, young kids are getting sick. I just thought, I don't know. But I get parents. Some parents were like, I know there's stresses, they stress for a while. And I think there's still some that haven't started school that are still scared to death for their kids to start school. And they're not given an option. I think that you should have been at least given an option. I don't think if you decided not to send your child to school and homeschool them until this passes, I don't think it should have been held against you. But it sounds to me, now I don't have any kids in school anymore, so I don't really know. But it sounds to me like the schools are not giving you that option. If they're saying half days or they are doing half days, they're doing some kids 3 days a week and the other kids the other days of the week. Some are going in the morning and another group's going in the afternoon. I mean, they've tried different things, but I think to me, it felt like they were going to get it regardless. And I think they should have just all stayed home. But I get it, how stressful it is for the parents that work full-time jobs. They need their children at school because they don't have somebody to take care of their children. And then, they're paying an arm and a leg for daycare. It's just crazy times right now. I don't see how they can force people to send their kids. It's a health hazard. I agree. Sucks because so many parents have no choice to work and can't homeschool. I agree. It's tough. In the in my town, one of the main rests, the cook was just quarantined with COVID. Wow. And he's handling food. That's just scary. It's just, you know, people were thinking it was getting better, but I don't know if it just kind of went in silence and now it's starting to peak again. I don't know. I think when we're going to when you're really going to see the downside, other than in our kids, because they're sending our kids to school for adults and stuff, it's going to be like winter because people work and go home. That nobody wants to go out in winter. Well, at least up in the northern states. Down south, you guys still can and go out and enjoy the weather. I don't know. I don't see how they can pour it. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Whoa, I dropped you. I dropped you. Sorry. Hope I didn't. It's because I lost my internet is my Wi-Fi popped out and in, and so I wasn't muted. But what happens is, and when I lose the Wi-Fi for a minute, it like takes away my sound. It's weird. But can you guys hear me now? Okay. So what I was trying to say before my Wi-Fi decided to act up, um, was that my friend, she works at a school and her husband has a full-time job and they have an elementary school student. So they're not back to school yet. So I saw Shauna's comment on how she would offer to babysit for like local people so they could work and stuff. And that's actually what I'm doing. I'm gonna watch because the daughter goes to school. I guess they agreed on part-time, like she goes half days. And the mom, because she works at the school, she's got to stay full days. So, and they were really stressed about getting somebody a daycare because all the daycares that they called were filled up because have to all these parents have to go to work. So she couldn't find anything. So I offered, so I'm gonna take their daughter like 3 days a week, and then the mother-in-law is gonna take her the rest of the time. But she was so stressed out. She was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't leave her home. I don't have anybody. No daycares are open, and I can't quit my job. She's like, that's what I'm gonna have to do. If I cannot find somebody for my daughter, I'm gonna have to quit my job. And that was just horrible to think about. And I was like, you know what? I'll take her. I'll take her. I'm home all the time. I can help her with their schoolwork and stuff. And they were so relieved, but it made me think of how many parents out here are going to have to leave. One parent's going to have to leave their job if they can't find somebody to care for their child. You had to quit your job, Sandy? See, that's so heartbreaking. It's tough times, that's for sure. It's definitely tough times. So what else have I missed on the tubes? I haven't been on the tubes a lot lately. I've been trying to take a break. So I've been kind of doing my own thing. I actually have been watching TV. Go figure. I haven't watched TV in forever. And I've been actually watching like Netflix and stuff, trying to stay away from it all. So I'm completely lost on what's going on, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that I'm lost because I hear it's been crazy. It's like Remy was saying, how are people going to pay their bills? Exactly. I mean, I know that the electric company is letting people slide right now. Um, but that's about, I think, in I guess landlords. I know in Mass, landlords can't evict anybody for being late on their rent right now. Um, so that's good. But still, even when stuff gets back going, they have to pay. You're gonna have to pay it regardless. I don't know. It's just hard. And it's hard for the parents that are out in the work field because then you worry about them. Because then you worry if they're bringing something home to you and your kids, but they have to work, you know? And then you don't. I worry every day. I mean, I have a young baby in the house, and then I have young adults in the house. And then my husband is still working. He's worked through all of this, even though his shop, there was 13 confirmed cases in his shop, and his shop still would not shut down. Even with the confirmed cases, they would not shut down. I still worry every day. And he still follows the same like ways when it first came out. He literally comes home, he changes out of his clothes, goes basically right upstairs, changes out of his clothes, takes a shower, puts on new clothes, brings his clothes, puts it right in the washer machine before he'll even let the baby come and see him. Before he even touches the pets, because who know, nothing. So he still does that. And knock on wood, we've been lucky so far. Yep, I was worried I would catch it. I have a bad immune system. As a single mom, I wasn't going to risk it. Oh, Sandy, that's tough. I went into debt having to quarantine so I didn't have to leave the house. I'm still paying for that. Yep. That's the thing. Like, yeah, it's really great that everybody is kind of giving, some places are giving leniency, on your bills, and that's nice. But once this breaks, they're going to be like, where's my money? You know? I mean, our landlords they have to follow the rule right now that they can't evict people for non-payment of rent. But when this lifts, are they going to be able to send you an eviction notice? I don't know. It's just scary to think about. You got me, Eagle. You found me. You caught me live. You caught me live. But I've been live for like 45 minutes. If I sit here any longer, I'm not going to get the rest of this house done. And I still have to go to the grocery store. But I'm telling you, I'm reclined all the way back in this chair because it's a glider chair. I'm reclined. I could just have a nice little blanket. I'd be out. Oh yeah, that's right. You said you had to make a phone call this morning. I hope the phone call turned out good. Many people in Texas were evicted yesterday. Really, Winky? See, I think that if they made it where landlords could not evict you, even if it gets lifted, I think they should say that the landlords have to give their tenants so much time to pay back their back rent. I don't think they should be able to just, oh, it's lifted, here's your eviction notice. I think that you should at least give them, the families, time to pay back what they couldn't pay back because of being out of work. Well, I got my fingers crossed for you for the second phone call. I didn't think they could do that either, but I was wondering because they couldn't when the pandemic. I don't know. And I mean, we're still in it, so how could they have it? I don't know. Because nobody's really lifted it. They're not supposed to, but I seen a video that a couple had two kids and their things they cannot take with them. They were in tears. Wow. That's a horrible, heartless landlord, if you ask me. That's a landlord that's just for the money. How can you be? I could never be a landlord, even though I feel bad for the landlords too, because don't get me wrong, they have their own house that they have to keep up on, and they have these mortgages of other houses that they rent out. It's not cheap. And their mortgage people are probably knocking on their door too. And I get it. But at the same time, that's the career path you chose, was to be a landlord. And with a landlord, you know that it's a give or take, whether you get good tenants or bad tenants, but then there's these slumlords. And those are the ones that, you know, don't fix nothing, don't care about nothing. All they care about is their rent. And only a slumlord would evict somebody in the middle of all of this, in my opinion. Oh, Sandy, see? You had my same thought. I see slumlord. Yep. It's true, Remy. People are being evicted by many times. The landlord can't pay the mortgage, so that it goes into foreclosure. Yep. I think it's tough on everybody. I know everybody wants to, blame the landlord, or, the landlord's a jerk and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, the landlord has bills to pay too. It's just a tough situation. I don't think my landlord would ever either. I've never, I've been here going on 9 years, and I actually have a really good relationship with my landlord. Oh, my husband is moving. Here comes the dog and my husband. He is up. He has risen. He has risen from the porch. Hello, dear. Oh, is the rugs dry yet? No. You usually get 3 notices. Oh, really? Here we don't. I don't get 3 If you get evicted, you get the eviction notice. But most people ignore the eviction notice and wait until the landlord literally has to bring them to court to throw them out. You're lucky, Eagle. You're your own. Yeah, I have the bank. I think the bank is worse than a landlord. Because at least with the landlord, they have a little bit more compassion, where the bank, they have none. They don't care. They just want their money. And that's what hurts my heart too. Because there's people out here that, have worked all their lives and have their home. They've made it their home. Say they've lived in their home for 20 years, or 10 years, and they've fallen behind in their mortgage, and because of this pandemic, and now they're losing their home due to foreclosure or something. It's just all heartbreaking. And then it will be even more heartbreaking if we do find out that what they're saying now is true. They're saying that most of these cases weren't actually COVID cases, and maybe this didn't have to be a pandemic. Do you know there's going to be a lot of angry people, and I think people that declared it should be held accountable for that, in my opinion. All right, Melinda, enjoy yard work. That's what my husband's about to do. And I know I gotta jump off too. I gotta go finish cleaning. But I hope you guys all have a good day. And maybe I'll come on tonight. Um, and we'll see how lively it is on Friday night. If it's boring, maybe I'll jump on to give you guys some place to go. But if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, either one. I like them both. I hope you all have a fabulous Friday. And if I don't get back on, Have a great Labor Day weekend. I'm with you, Jenna. They should be made to pay everyone for their fuck up. I agree, Eagle. So, you won't be back till Monday. Okay, well, be good. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay you. Everybody enjoy. Happy Labor Day if I do not talk to you guys again. Bye.